Hey everyone, it's Cassie, 3H Farms. I'm going to be making soap live. For those who've never been to my channel before, I like to try to do the live soap making. Not only is it helpful for me to go back and see maybe how I made that batch of soap, it is helpful for those who are trying to make soap, and it's just fun. I love making soap, and before I ever made soap, I watched a lot of soap making videos. So I'm gonna try to, I guess, fix my light back here. That lighting is terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna move my flowers that my kids picked for me, put it in a glass bottle, and I got my lettuce growing in my windowsill, so I gotta move that. Let's try to move. That light is bright. Is that a little better? I'm horrible lighting. I'm using my Chromebook to record this, so just bear with me. I'm going to scoot you back so you can see what's in front of me. So I'm just trying to do the setup here. Wow. Let's see. And of course, I got clean dishes back there. I got the soap, the oils on the stove back there. Let's see. There we go. Now you can kind of see what I'm working with. Now we're cooking with fish grease. Okay, there we go. So today I am making a soap that is kind of near and dear to my heart. As you saw in the picture, I'll come a little closer. This is an incense that a very good friend of mine, she was actually my grandma's best friend, and she became a friend of the family. I adopted her as my Puerto Rican mama, and she was just a delight to be around. I can still hear her laughing and still taste the mofongo. But this is for her. So I really miss her, and she's passed. Miss her dearly, and she passed long, over a year ago. She was older, had diabetes and stuff like that. So, Teresa, this soap is for you. She always burned Nag Champa incense, and I always love the smell. Let me take these off real quick. And if you ever been into one of those smoke shops or places where you buy incense, it's one of the most popular incense you can buy. So I have my oil from Essential Oil Depot. And for those who don't know what Nag Champa is, it's more, it's kind of an Indian, it's the incense that I have come from India. And it's a sandalwood and a type of Champa, Champa tree. It's like a Magnolia champaca tree. Forgive me if I'm saying this wrong. So we want to add a little bit of natural colorant. This is turmeric. As you can see, it's nice and yellow. The flowers from the champaca tree are yellow. Unlike our magnolia trees are white, these are yellow. So at least that's what the internet told me. So, the internet has been wrong before. So don't believe everything you read on the internet. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to use some turmeric. Ground turmeric is not only going to be a beautiful colorant for my soaps, it's going to help exfoliate your skin. And there's so many healthy benefits to having turmeric. Turmeric tea is amazing if you've never had it. And you can use turmeric for all kinds of inflammation, joint pain, stuff like that. Taking it tastes amazing on food. Turmeric is a go-to. I love turmeric rice. So it's great for your soaps. And to get this, if I was to pour this into my soap batter, it would be like clunky, and you don't want that. So I got a little bit of the coconut oil, and I'm just going to put about a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons in there, and I'm going to mix it up. I got a little whisk. My little whisk handle broke. I have a couple whisk, like this. My handle broke on this one, but it's okay. So this is going to turn it into like a mustard yellowy color, which is natural. I want the soaps to look as natural as possible. Next amazing colorant you can use is cocoa powder or cacao, however you want to say it. Antioxidants, amazing benefits for your skin. And so you can use cacao, cocoa, whatever. I just love saying that. Sorry, if you don't know, I'm a little, I have a sense of humor, but I only get it, I guess. Okay, so we have some cocoa powder. And then the last one, she was born the same month as me, the sapphire. So is her birthstone, same as mine. So we have, oh, hey, and I got my glasses on. Terry, how are you, ma'am? We have a blue mica powder. These are great to make makeup with. These are from Mad Micas. So this is safe. If you can buy a mica powder and it says safe for your eyes, it's going to be safe for your soaps, okay? So you want to put in, let me put my oil in here, and it's called dispersing these beautiful powders. And this is going to make a nice brown color. We want a brown color because sandalwood is brown, right? So we want a beautiful brown. I love the smell of the cocoa too, which the cocoa is not going to overpower our fragrance oil. Okay, and then lastly, our Mad Mica's mica powder. I got to wipe this off because I can't double dip. Can't do that. Okay. And this is just a beautiful, it actually, I have to show you this. If I could get this, it's like a sapphire blue. I mean, seriously looks like sapphires were just ground up. And this is going to be a real popular soap with the guys and gals, but I just want to make it kind of, I don't want to make it girly looking, even though it was a lady. I want basic colors, but I want that blue to pop in there to make it look really pretty. Okay, so get some more oil. And I already mixed my lye with my goat's milk. For you that haven't been to my channel, I am a goat's milk soap lover. So I started making goat's milk soap because my children and I's eczema was just awful. We were constantly going to the doctor for steroid creams because things were breaking us out, like soaps and stuff. I was making my own laundry detergent there for a while and found out my great-great-grandmother used to make soaps. And so that kind of put me on a quest because my children were suffering. I suffered for years with eczema and spent all that money on eczema creams and stuff, but when your babies are suffering, you got to do something. So my children are here, by the way. And working with the lye, with the frozen goat's milk is safe, but I did have a face mask, just in case. It's a well-ventilated kitchen, and they're over there, not in here. They know to stay away from mommy's kitchen when I'm cooking. I like to cook as I go, so I can have more room and show you so you can see the oils in here when they mix with the lye. That's on my wish list, by the way. My husband, I have an ongoing wish list of stuff. I got my soap cutter. Those big clear containers are next. So he usually watches these later. Honey. Webstront. That's where I want them from. If y'all don't know where to order your oils, I have several videos where places that, kind of just let everyone know where we get our oils, not only so they can know what quality oils we're getting ours from, but also if they want to make soap themselves. So I order an organic coconut oil from Webstront, and then we also order our olive oil and everything from there. And they have amazing prices on their organic oils. So that's a really great tip for you soapers out there, or for anyone who just wants to know what's in our soaps. So I have my lye and goat's milk right here. It's already melted. The goat's milk is still a pretty milky color, which is great. You don't want to scorch your goat's milk. And I literally am going to pour the lye into the goat's milk. So be really careful not to splash the goat's milk lye solution. And if you do, use white vinegar to rinse it to this is an alkaline, and you need the acid from the vinegar to kind of cancel it out. So, you know, a lot of people take lots of precaution wearing long sleeves and stuff. I've been making soap for a few years now, and as soon as a drop gets on my skin, I just go and I wash it off, and I have vinegar right handy underneath my sink, ready to go if I need it. Okay, I just want to blend this for a few minutes until it looks like it's come together. I don't want to thicken it because this Nag Champa right here, it's going to accelerate, which means it's going to speed up the soap making process. Excuse my kid. So we just want to bring it to a thin turkey gravy look, okay? We sure miss you guys, Terry. Hey, I'm doing it live, silly. I'm talking to my friends. When all this craziness is over and we can save up money and have a babysitter for our goats, we would sure love to come see you guys. Never been to California, so I think that would be awesome. I've been to other places, lots of other places like Florida. Florida is gorgeous. Boy, we almost wanted to move there. I love Texas, though. I'm a Texas girl through and through. Okay, it's just now coming together. I do not, like I said, want to thicken this because I want them to be pretty liquidy when liquidy, is that a word? I want it liquid when I pour. Popping the air bubbles out. Okay, and this is 8 pounds of soap, so this is pretty heavy. Now I'm going to I want my base color to be brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of the soap in here, mix it up, and then we're gonna make my largest amount of soap brown because I want that to be my base color. Can I make brownies? Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. You know, you'll always want stuff when I'm dieting. I guess that's always. Here, I'm going to grab this so I can put my emulsifier, so I don't have to wash it or anything right now, just so it doesn't get everywhere. It's live soap making. Let me grab that really quickly before a dog comes over. Thank goodness I knocked most of it off. Oh, my Lord. Sorry about that, you guys. Have a good chuckle. Have a good laugh. You got to laugh at yourself. There we go. All right, now that it's wiped off, I can just put it on a paper towel and look on my floor and make sure there's none on my floor. Just pause 1 minute. Okay, we're good. Mom? No, don't come in here. I'm doing a live and making soap. Howard can come over when I'm done making soap. Their little friend. Yay! Yes! It's real life, everybody. Real life stuff. So we're going to pour this in here. It makes a really beautiful brown. So you're just going to scrape the sides, get as much as the cacao powder off the bottom. Now, if you wanted this to be super dark, you could add more. Or if you want to do activated charcoal, that's really great because activated charcoal is amazing for your skin, and it's super dark. I mean, it's black, so the black really looks good. But some people kind of get upset, not upset, but the black can, get all over, they say. Just put your soap on a soap dish. I mean, the activated charcoal is amazing for your skin. I have a calendula, an activated charcoal bar that I use for my face, and I just absolutely love it. See how liquid? The soap is not thick yet. And I have not put my fragrance oil in or essential oils in just yet because I do not want this to accelerate yet. I want to mix the colors up first. Okay? I could have already just in one batch mixed those up, but I haven't used this Nag Champa, the sandalwood and the champaca flower. I haven't used this before. This is my very first attempt. So that's another reason why I wanted to catch it on video so I can go back. If something does happen, I could say, well, that's where I made a mistake. But this is definitely, my first time using it, and I want to make sure that I mix all my color to give myself time before I put the fragrance oil in. And I could just have 4 ounces of oil, and that'll mix perfectly in 8 pounds of soap. This is a beautiful brown. I'm loving the brown. This is gorgeous. Okay, brown cow over there. You better stop.
Papa does need to poo.
Hey, stop. Seriously, children. Okay, so I don't know why I'm getting my molds ready. They're not ready yet. Okay, so now I got the brown. Now let's do the blue and the yellow. And remember, the yellow was the turmeric. I need bigger containers. Oh, that turmeric looks so beautiful. It looks almost gold. I love it. Let's mix up the blue. Let's see what the blue looks like. Oh, I'm in love. The blue looks gorgeous. Look how beautiful blue that is. Can you see that? Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, now I'll mix up the turmeric. Another tip also, do not use aluminum, stainless steel, or plastic, people. Okay, you could use glass, but then you can't use that glass for anything else. So just FYI. I'm really loving the way this turmeric. Now I'm going to pour a little bit more of this for the blue because I need a little bit more blue. And the rest will be for the turmeric. So, because I don't want to overdo the blue. It's gorgeous though. Okay, now we got enough blue. And then this one, I'm going to just pour in this pot. We have a bunch on the bottom. Here, let me grab my spatula. You just want to make sure that all mixes in really well. And I'll show you my little trick. I need more containers. It's on my list, but I'll show you my little trick of what I'm going to do. Okay, all the colorant is getting mixed up. Looking good. Make sure you scrape your containers super, super well. It helps you in the long run because that's less cleanup for you. Royalty Soaps. She always says scrapey, scrapey. I love that. She's great. She has amazing videos, which she has, I'm sure, help editing. If I had help editing videos, I would definitely have better videos for you. I had some editing videos edited and stuff before, but now with the farm and the kids and homeschooling, it's just there's no time in the day. Okay, so I'm just gonna put oil in each one of these. I'm using 4 ounces in an 8-pound batch, so, and they're gonna mix well. So there we go. And you don't want to use, like I was saying, you don't want to use the blender. You want to keep this pretty fluid and pretty liquid as much as you can. Just give it all a nice stir. I'm pretty sure this is going to accelerate the soaps. We're just most of the essential oils, sandalwood, stuff like that, frankincense, they just speed up the process a little bit for you. So, okay, this one here, I'm going to pour in here. So it makes it easier for me to pour in my molds. Okay. So we got orangey yellow. I like that. Brown and blue. Let me scoot you a little closer so you don't miss anything. Had to put that over there. Oh. Don't you do it, Chromebook. A little further back. All right. I hope you can see, guys. I'm not working. I have a little stand here, but my Chromebook will not fit in that. So we're going to start with the brown. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. So while I'm pouring, I'll talk to you about the Nag Champa a little bit more. You can look it up, Google search it yourself. But my sweet friend, my grandma's sweet friend, our family friend, she would use the incense to purify and clean the house of just if she felt like it needed a cleansing. And so she also would pray. She would light an incense and she would pray. And that's just something she did. It's not, guaranteed. It's not anything, I've looked it up and just a lot of people do it, but some people don't. I mean, it's not, you don't have to light incense to pray, but I just loved it because it makes the house smell so clean. And it just is amazing. Like when you go into the places where you buy the incense, that's the smell. That's one of the main smells you're smelling because it's such a popular scent. So my mom, she would tell me, she goes, yep, us hippies sure love that smell. So it is a very warm but fragrant, clean smell. I mean, that's just really the best way I can describe it for you. Okay, now that we have these in here, I want to go with my orangey turmeric color. So I'm just going to pour them. See how liquid it is? It's going to make a beautiful swirl in the soap. Now, if my soap wasn't liquid like this, it would kind of do a drop swirl where it would set on top. Okay, I'm going to grab the blue now. Oh, I love the blue. Now we'll save the little bit inside to scrape and put on top. Now this blue was a little darker, so let's do this blue. Actually, you know what? Let's do some more of the orange. I'm sorry. The only one I didn't get a lot of blue in was that last one there. I got a lot of orange. So let's layer this orange in there. Sorry, I'm being a little messier than I intended on. Okay, I'm going to get some more orange. Can you see me over here? I'm kind of off camera, sorry. Just trying to get the rest of the orange. I want to put all the orange in and then save the blue for the top. Scrapey, scrapey. And just recently I found out that my favorite soaper, one of my favorite soapers, I love watching soap videos. There's a bunch out there. Man, there's some super talented people. But the Royalty Soaps lady, I like to give her a little more props because she's a Texas gal, I found out. So, heck yeah, there's lots of soapers in Texas. So, pretty excited about that. Okay, got that scraped. Now we're going to finish topping off the blue. The orangey turmeric color. You hear my crazy kids in there? They all had this. Now, the only thing about having a liquid soap like this is if you want a fancy top where the middle stands up or you do the sides, you have to kind of wait until it sets up a little. But it really doesn't take any time for the soaps to set up. And so far, are you seeing what I'm doing today? I've got dropsies. Oh my goodness, the dropsies today. Well, I'm glad I was done with that container. Oh my goodness. Any soap on the floor? Oh goodness. Just a little bit. Just gotta laugh at it. Oh. Holy heckin' handbasket. I stole that from someone. And they would say the other one. I guess it's not bad. Okay. Good. You can kind of see what I'm attempting, not throwing everything. Live soap making. Some people think I'm crazy for this. Okay, so we're just going to add the blue in like that. And going back through the mold, it gives it swirls in the mold. I think some soap makers, they do it in the pot and they call it an in the pot swirl. I'm going to call mine the in the mold swirl because I just really like the way it swirls in the mold on its own. You could shake it. You could run your, skewer through the mold a little bit and mix it up even more. But I have left it the way it is by just pouring it back and forth, and it's made a beautiful swirl. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. And that's another good way of keeping up with, if you are making soaps for sale, having a little channel like this and doing, because, I've made so much soap. I go back when I go to make, like the pumpkin spices and one, I make that for fall. So I go back and then I see that, oh, this is something that I did. So see that little bit of soap that's setting on top looks awesome. And this kind of turned into a light blue. waste no soap except for, if you accidentally drop some. That's it, you guys. That is my Nag Champa soap. It smells amazing. I have lots of oils, and I'm going to be trying to get more soap videos made for everyone. So just bear with me, trying to get all this done. But that's it. So no fancy top on these. For one, I think this is going to be popular for guys and gals. But sometimes gals aren't a huge fan of sandalwood. I am. My cousin is. If you love patchouli, you love sandalwood kind of thing. If you love woodsy scents, you would love sandalwood. And the sandalwood comes through. But girls are the ones that really like when you decorate the tops and make them. Most of the women say, oh, the tops are so beautiful. But I have found that guys just like the soap the way it is. Don't touch anything up here. Yes, sir.
Tonight was apple.
In just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. So it's been 31 minutes. The only thing I didn't do live was mixing the lye and the goat's milk mixture. But, I just made soap in 31 minutes pretty much, excluding my prep time. So in an hour, give or take, you can make a batch of soap. So if you are wanting to make soap and have any questions, you are welcome to message this video. Send us an email on our 3H Farms TX Gmail. And there's tons of soap videos on here. So check them out and give those people a like and subscribe. And if I was able to help you out today and you liked my video, please hit the subscribe button because that helps us out. And the more subscribers and the more people that follow and watch us, then YouTube will say, hey, we're going to give them a check and let them advertise on their channel. So that's kind of the goal we're working towards. We're working towards advertising on our channel so we can grow our farm. And we are trying so hard to have a bigger area so we can have goats to have milk for the community and have a dairy farm with the goats, selling our soaps, and we're just growing. So with your help, that can help us. So I'm not going to beg you, but please, if you like the video, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so very much. Have a great day. Have a great week. And thanks for watching. So I'm going to push the end button now. You guys, thank you, Terry. Thank you, everyone, for your comments. Have a fantastic week. Bye.